Today may be the day that the community has been anticipating. The Shiba Inu has caused quite a stir within the community. Today's price fluctuations were extraordinary. 11 trillion Shiba Inu is currently in motion. Celebrations are underway. Additionally, Satoshi Kusama is ensuring that the momentum persists. Is this the commencement of the perfect bull run? Alternatively, is this merely a substantial bubble? Furthermore, what is the subject of my discourse? Well, allow me to elaborate. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more SHIB news, be sure to click the like button. Today, there has been considerable volatility in the Shiba Inu market. In fact, there is a significant increase in the number of Shiba Inu deals that are occurring. Recent transactions have exceeded 11 trillion tokens. The significant increase in on-chain action is closely associated with the robust movements of whales. Furthermore, we are all aware of the significant impact that these major actors can have on the market. Currently, market sentiment is somewhat ambiguous. Although the trading volume has remained consistent, it is still not as substantial as the significant increase that occurred earlier this month. The whale activity is one of the most notable features, as it reached its apex just a few days ago, surpassing the previous week's average. This type of movement frequently indicates significant changes that are imminent, whether they involve consolidation or a breakout. It will be necessary to monitor the outcome of this situation. However, please be patient. You may be pondering, what is the purpose of this activity? What is transpiring in the background? Today, an intriguing event transpired. It is as though the cost of Shiba Inu is steadfastly refusing to decrease. Shiba Inu's price has maintained a consistent level and has not experienced significant fluctuations, despite the ongoing developments in the broader crypto market. It is, in fact, maintaining its position above a critical threshold that it breached earlier this month, demonstrating a significant degree of resilience. Meanwhile, Bitcoin experienced a significant decline today, losing $85,000 in mere minutes. However, what about Shiba Inu? It remained within the typical range for an altcoin, scarcely fluctuating, and promptly returned to the critical level. And this is an extremely critical detail that requires careful consideration. For an extended period, the price fluctuations of Shiba Inu were closely associated with Bitcoin. Shiba Inu experienced an increase in value concurrently with the rise in Bitcoin. Shiba Inu. Shiba experienced the same decline as Bitcoin. However, it appears that the chain may have been disrupted today. Today, there is a significant amount of excitement among the populace, and the Shiba Inu is receiving praise in abundance, which only serves to heighten the intrigue of the situation. Experts are beginning to predict that a new all-time high is imminent, which has piqued the interest of all parties. Indeed, a prominent technical analyst has issued an audacious assertion. The Shiba Inu is currently in the process of emerging from a protracted 3-year decline and is positioning itself for a significant surge toward a new all-time high. The analyst utilized social media to emphasize that the Shiba Inu's downward trajectory, which commenced in late 2021, is finally reaching its conclusion. It appears that the Shiba Inu is finally emerging from the prolonged period of moving below its all-time high. What is even more thrilling is that this specialist is predicting a significant surge in growth, suggesting that the value of Shiba Inu could increase by a substantial amount, thereby bringing it closer to its highest high. Everybody in the community is eagerly anticipating this. In fact, Satoshi Kusama himself provided us with a significant confirmation today that the Shiba Inu is here to stay. He issued a tweet that addressed all those who were skeptics, and his message was unambiguous. He instructed them to proceed and eliminate us. You will be akin to those who asserted that there was no Shiba Inu transfer or Shibarium. It is as though he is encouraging us to persist in our skepticism. However, history has demonstrated that those who wagered against the Shiba Inu ultimately regretted their decision. He even addressed the early Shiba Inu army participants, encouraging them to recount instances in which the detractors were proven incorrect in the past. It is a daring maneuver, but it demonstrates Satoshi's unwavering confidence in the future of Shiba Inu. The enthusiasm is increasing, and the community is certainly taking notice. And if that wasn't sufficient to get the community abuzz, today also witnessed a significant Shiba Inu fire from an unknown source. According to a recent post from the Shiba Inu burn monitoring platform, the Shiba Inu community has burned an extraordinary quantity of Shiba Inu tokens in the past day, more than 250 million. This fire was primarily caused by a singular, enigmatic whale movement, which significantly enhanced the level of intrigue surrounding the situation. The daily burn rate increased by an astounding 400% as a result of the Shiba Inu community's transfer of over 270 million coins to dead-end blockchain addresses. This is a significant event because fires of this nature decrease the total supply, which could potentially contribute to the increase in value. However, it is possible that this is only the beginning. The bull surge is far from over, and it appears that we are only just beginning. Jordi Visser, a former CIO of Weiss Multi-Strategy Advisors and an experienced investor, expressed his opinion that the bull market is not yet at its zenith. Visser is confident that we have not yet entered the bubble phase, despite the fact that Bitcoin has reached the 100,000 mark. Visser recently stated in a social media thread that Bitcoin's price has doubled for the past 2 years, but it is still far from over. Particularly in comparison to the technology company market, what we would regard as a froth. Therefore, he maintains that a bubble collapse is still a distant prospect. This could indicate that we are in for even more thrilling times in the future, which may include the Shiba Inu. This is not all. Ethereum has now surpassed the $4,000 threshold, which may indicate that even more turbulent times are imminent. Ethereum has experienced a robust recovery, surpassing the crucial resistance level, which has served as one of its most formidable sell walls. This is particularly significant for Shiba Inu. For what reason? Shiba Inu is constructed on Ethereum and continues to function within its network. Therefore, whenever Ethereum exhibits such fortitude, it may also have a beneficial effect on Shiba Inu. The initiatives that operate on Ethereum's blockchain, such as Shiba Inu, typically experience an increase in popularity when the cryptocurrency experiences growth. This all culminates in the fact that we are entering another phase for crypto, one that has the potential to experience significant growth on a broader scale. It is evident that the future of cryptocurrency is promising, as Ethereum continues to ascend and the Shiba Inu exhibits robust signs of life. This could result in further possibilities for Shiba Inu, as the ecosystem as a whole continues to develop and expand. Shiba Inu may be anticipating a significant increase in growth. The development team has recently disclosed some thrilling information. They are exerting themselves to ensure that Shibarium is incorporated into MetaMask. This has the potential to revolutionize the Shiba Inu ecosystem by attracting a significant number of new users, thereby enabling it to flourish. In fact, Calderia, one of the leading developers behind Shiba Inu, has been engaging in a playful exchange with MetaMask, addressing a critical issue that pertains to Shibarium. Daria identified a critical issue that must be resolved in order to completely integrate Shibarium with MetaMask, the preferred Web3 purse for Ethereum users on X. The developer team's commitment to achieving this goal and attracting additional members to the Shiba Inu community is demonstrated by this playful drive. Additionally, are you aware of the analysts and experts who have been discussing the potential for the Shiba Inu to attain new all-time highs? Well, it is no longer merely conversation. Behind the scenes, there are genuine, enduring endeavors. The future of Shiba Inu is certainly bright, as the development team is dedicating significant effort to ensuring that Shibarium is a seamless experience on MetaMask. Therefore, it is evident that the Shiba Inu is currently in a state of great excitement. These endeavors are not merely indicative of future developments. They are an ambitious initiative that aims to expand the user base and potential of the Shiba Inu. The integration of Shibarium with MetaMask is not merely a technical update. It is a significant stride toward the expansion of the Shiba Inu ecosystem. This will attract a greater number of individuals, expand the applications of the Shiba Inu, and potentially increase its price as a result of the increased exposure. Shiba Inu appears to be positioning itself to not only maintain its current status, but also to flourish in the coming year. This is a source of great excitement for both investors and admirers. It is undoubtedly imperative to maintain a vigilant eye. However, what is your perspective on this matter? Comment in the space provided below. The date is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.